Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Washington Commanders.
Dicker to kick off.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to Hampton. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Again, it's Hampton. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
1st and 10 now from the 46. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. On the counter, it's Hampton. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. And send their tight end right. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. That is caught. He's got Brown. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Man in motion, out of the slot.
Lion.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Makes the catch. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
70 Ranger. Go.
To throw again on second down. Daniels. He's got it along the sideline. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Daniels throwing on third. And it's going to be dropped off for Krosky Merritt. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. That's caught. He found some space. The 30. The 10. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 13-0 lead. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Commanders, nothing.
Now here's Davis to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. Yep, ready.
He'll work against the blitz. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Second down and 10. Daniels. It's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
For a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Daniels off the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Number 88.
Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Daniels is going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready, Chop 50, Chop, Cougar Night. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass, Brian. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
No.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Go, Rick. Smash, smash. Hut, hut.
Giving this to Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Catch made. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page.
Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a one-score game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready, run. Set, go.
And they just get the play off. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have it 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Brings it in at the 12. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hurt. Tap the 60.
Starting on the ground team, Kronsky Merritt. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is taken in by Golden. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Get it.
Daniels on 1st down. Into the hands of his running back, Kronsky Merritt. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hey, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
2nd down give to Kronsky Merritt. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Completes this one to Kraft. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Unable to connect with his running back. And now they face 2nd and long.
Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And the 11.
Nice. 70 Timberwolf.
3rd and long for him here. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
To throw, Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Hampton now up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down run, good for 4. That brings up third down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got it complete to Reed. And he stopped cold at the spot. Well, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Ryan continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Play action now for Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down as close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Washington pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
To kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. On him quick, and they bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Herbert now. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. The 40. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Go.
Now an inside give to Hampton. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Or a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Hampton. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9. Hampton gets the handoff. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead just before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stands, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
And here's Davis to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Kraft has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Washington calls it second timeout.
Ready up.
1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
Hawk
line.
70. Hawk 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
Loss of a yard.
Final timeout taken by the Commanders.
At the
And that's all they've got
47-yard
for
line.
what little remains of this half.
Okay, prep.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 65 cat. 65 cat. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Hits his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
60, 60.
To throw, Daniels. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception, and some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down at the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
18, cut 19, cut 19.
Daniels on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Ready! Bronco 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Again, Daniels to the air. That one connects. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 24, Chargers 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Running it with Hampton. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Commanders get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Commanders first down. First
Here we
and
go,
10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 31, Chargers 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. A run now with Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Motion the tight end over. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Third down, give to Hampton. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Give it to Krosky-Merritt. Get some space around midfield. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19 Chargers.
Now Daniels off the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready? 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Pulls it at the 7. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Daniels back to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Krosky-Merritt. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. Two sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Come on, set! 70 line, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Fourth down, here's Daniels. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 16-point ball game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
Commanders 38. Chargers 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Hampton. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Play action now for Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now run by Hampton. Give him about 3 on that first down carry.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and keeps that defense honest.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Now Herbert to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now running here with Hampton. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Set. Delta, set. Hunt. What is it?
Shotgun give to Hampton. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 8-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to Hampton. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer.
Now Daniels to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Chargers have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Set.
Herbert now off the play fake. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Quan Martin with the pick.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hurt.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Check, Bobcat. Ready, go.
They go inside, give to Krosky Merritt. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
That's another Washington 1st down.
From the gun, it's Daniels. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Liking 18. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have to.
And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. This is Hampton. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So 1st down from the 41.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First and 10
Set.
at the
Go.
29-yard line.
19. Chargers.
From the gun, a run for Krosky-Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brought down right
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Running once again with Krosky-Merritt. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kid, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Go, Reed. Ready. Hut, hut.
You're going to run again here with Krosky-Merritt. Ooh, he made the most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
Check smash. Check smash. Go.
Here's a design run. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Let's go.
Setting up for the kneel down on
60
3rd.
Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
One drawn up here for Daniels. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Ready, ready.
A design run. Daniels will keep it. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
Here's Herbert. 1st and 10. This will be caught by Barker. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Number 83. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 20-yard line.
So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?